Different Bubble Boy.
Oh, okay.
Welcome back to Podcast Zero. Oh my goodness. Do you want that bubble? Like that you could run around in and bounce around in? Would that be great?
No.
Yeah, you do.
Why would I want that?
It's like one of those sumo suits, you know?
Oh, okay. Then yes.
Okay, good.
Yes, I do.
This episode is brought to you by absolutely the best podcast, Work in Progress. Alien versus Predator Cinematic Universe. Also by Cornbot. We decided last week while you were gone that Cornbot, its entire job is just to go around stuffing corn in the mouths of robots.
Why?
Because that's what America needs right now.
Corned up bots?
Yeah.
Isn't there something like your government paid all the corn farmers during the Depression, and they overproduced a bunch of corn, and that's why you have high fructose corn syrup in all your fucking shit, even though it's killing all of you?
Yeah. Yeah. Like I think it's like 1% of the corn produced. Less than it's 0.1% of the corn produced in America is like for like people to eat.
Yeah.
The rest of it's like for corn syrup and animal
Livestock
feed
food.
and yeah. We're just a
that
nation
sucks because
built on
corn is delicious. I love corn.
Yeah, it's all right. You
Come
can't
on.
eat corn. Who are you talking? What are you talking about?
I do, and that's probably why I'm so sick.
Corn's got to be fucking dangerous for you.
It is a little dangerous for me.
Yeah. We're also brought to you by our patrons, and we're going to do the list. I know you hate this part. You can zone out.
Well, here's the thing I'm interested in. I think that they have like a separate little group on the Discord server or something like that I'm not privy to, or possibly they've started their own Discord server where they are communicating about their names and their name choices, because there is some sort of organization going on here within the Patreon names, and I do not know where they're communicating about it.
I have not seen anywhere where they're communicating about it.
They're hiding from us.
They have,
but they are communicating.
I hope they are.
It's mostly just people named Dan too.
Yeah. Yep.
Read the list. Let's find out. Let's find out what fucking shenanigans they're up to this week.
The audience is 7% female now.
Hell yeah, dude.
Keegar, Sir Toddleton, Bina QMW trademark, protest the Euro, as in like the gyro.
Of course.
Mr. T's weak friend.
Yes, of course.
This one's just a racial slur.
Hold up.
What?
Is that exactly what the name says, or are you censoring the name?
No, that's exactly what the name says. It's very clever. Sheldon, I am a Cavendish potato with cheese. Michael Thomas, my whoos. Concavinator is the best dinosaur. I don't think that's an actual dinosaur.
I'm on it.
Can you find out if a concavinator is a dinosaur? That sounds like a Optimus Prime.
No, yeah, it's a real dinosaur. You can buy the toy. The battle roaring. Oh fuck! It's opening Walmart. It's in Chaos Theory, which is in the Concavinator is a genus of Carcharodontosaurian dinosaur that lived in Spain during the early Cretaceous epoch.
What do they do?
Do
they fly? Do they have?
Well, if they fly, they're not dinosaurs.
Do they have opposable thumbs?
Yeah, again, if they have that, they're not dinosaurs.
Do they live in and out of water?
If they swim, they're not dinosaurs.
Do they burrow underground? Like little potatoes with feet?
Let me just read you the description.
Okay.
They appear to be about the size that raptors are displayed in the Jurassic Park franchise, which is obviously not
perfectly accurate.
Yeah, Concavinator was a medium-sized Carcharodontosaurus, reaching 5 to 6 meters long, around 400 kilograms, which is like 800 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
It possessed several unique features, including the two extremely tall vertebrae in front of the hips that formed a tall, narrow, pointed crest, possibly supporting a hump on the dinosaur's back. The function of such crests, however, is currently unknown. Paleontologist Roger Benson from the University of Cambridge, Waterloo, it specifies that it's Waterloo, not your Cambridge. It doesn't specify that. Speculated that possibility is that it is analogous to head crest used in visual displays, but the Spanish scientist who discovered it noted it could also be a thermoregulator.
I think it's for storing water like a camel.
Yep.
Mitch, Aaron MFJ, Viva Hate, Dimitri Timpod the Picklecast Sack, Dale Earnshart, Allie, Benjamin Taylor, David the Theatrical Fellow, Jake, Bob, Josh, and Steven Exposure, Progtoff, not actually named Dan, Julia, Scroat Goat, Foolish Bale, my name is James Rody Walker, and raw dogging a sentinel from the Matrix with my booty hole is my kink.
Okay. Now I got to say the Sentinels were larger than the Nebuchadnezzar, not the bottle of wine, but in fact the ship that they were traveling on.
Yes.
So if I was taking a fucking Sentinel up my friggin' hoop, it would kill me. It would kill me. I would explode my body into dust.
The body is very stretchy.
That is true.
It might be a tight fit, but I believe in you, Cheese.
Thanks, man. You believe that I could take a fucking alien spaceship?
Yep.
All the way inside me?
Hole. Yep.
Yeah, it's good to have friends that
Brett,
believe in it.
Cold Weather Daddy Boss Blackwood, not a Dan. Yes, I be a Newfoundlander by Spitgoth. Yo, absolutely the best podcast of work in progress. Please don't protest the Euro. Sebastodon, the Dirt Man, I'm here to collect my dirt.
Yeah, I remember that meme.
Source the Odd, Rob the Anti-Human, Peggy Thrill, the Dow Jones Industrial Average. Don't actually rob the Anti-Human, it's just his name. Fire Fee, a comment thread. A delectable feast of human feces before a passionate night of vigorous self-pleasure. Zane, Rody loves my dink. I am disappointed in you, Fritz. You call yourself a DS9 fan and don't know what the Ferengi Commerce Authority is? Silly human.
Dude, I listened to that last week and like you read the name and I was so embarrassed for you. You were like, I don't know what this means, but obviously I like that they called me a human.
I got that piece. I just didn't know that the FCA was the Ferengi Commerce Authority.
But so you knew that they were saying it like a Ferengi, yes, but you didn't figure out that first F was Ferengi.
Nope.
I listened to that and I was just going, Fritz, he's going to kick himself if he could fucking hear this. He's just reading a name and it hasn't really registered, dude. Yep.
I'm the worst.
No, you're not. You just,
I guess I am.
Just reading and you didn't
I'm
know.
Not smart.
Yes, you are.
Deconomist. Yes, I be a newfound Dan. Oh my God. Yes, I be a newfound Danler.
They got a weird little fucking Dan group, dude.
Zach, the final Dan, KH Pandas, Zach, Jeffrey, Mason, TBJ, a sluggish Titans brisk, tired of changing my name, Ashwin, and Hot Tops.
I gotta say, I thought tired of changing my name.
Yeah,
it was pretty funny because it was like you changed your name to that.
Yep,
but they have left it like that for 3-4 weeks now. And I got to say, I'm starting to believe them.
It's a good friend of ours as well.
Is
the
it
actual
my dad?
person. No. Is it your dad?
Yeah.
You already made it very clear to me that I don't get to be friends with your dad, that your dad would hate me, and I don't have any shot in hell being friends with your dad.
My dad doesn't hate anyone, dude.
Yeah, he does. He hates me. He's like, oh, it's just, I don't know what my son's doing hanging around with that fucking degenerate.
He doesn't care.
He does. He tells me all the time. He calls me. He's like, please, just for my son's sake, you got to end this thing. Let him have his life back, please.
My dad doesn't have a phone.
You don't know what it's like for the rest of the family.
My
We have
dad
to-
functions only on pagers and those phone booths. And as you know,
like a payphone.
yeah, payphone.
Do you still have those in Canada?
No, that's the problem.
Oh, he
That's why-
just has one that he takes around with him everywhere.
No, that's why you couldn't possibly heard from him. He's fucking getting pages all the time and just like searching endlessly for phone booths. Can't find them.
PTH Mystery Weekend news.
No
You're
PTH news.
You're doing a
Really?
festival.
Oh, there's another festival, yeah, in Czechia.
Yeah,
Czechia.
that's wild.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've been there.
You
I
think?
can't wait to go back. That?
They have pretty good beer there.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. Oink. Yeah, we've been there, and I can't wait to go back. It's gonna be fun.
Awesome.
Yeah, there's a whole slew of other things we're working on over there, and we'll see what happens. But yeah, there's that. And Mystery Weekend news. I've finished tracking another song.
That's terrible.
Yeah, 4 more to go, and the record's done.
Are you excited about that?
Yeah, I think it sounds cool, man.
Are you going to
It's
be
fun.
sad when it's over?
Yeah, and then I'll probably just keep going. But it's fun. It's fun tracking in front of a live audience. For those of you listening, I do it Mondays. Nope, I don't. I do it
Wednesdays.
Wednesdays at 9. So you can tune in either on YouTube or on Twitch. And yeah, it's going well. I'm having fun. And I'm getting it done. I'm so far batting 1,000, doing fucking 1 song a week.
Is
This will be good.
this a re-release? We're on new music now. I've just completely skipped over any news.
That's okay.
BT Bam has a new thing.
What?
Maybe it's a re-release. It's the Blue Nowhere Deluxe Edition.
So that is their new record. So what I would assume is that is
Yeah, it looks like they've
oh my
got.
god, there's a second disc on here.
Yeah, it's all instrumentals,
Okay, so
which is your favorite part. You love records that are just instrumental.
You know what? Obviously you're being a little facetious. You have beef with Seafish. I don't love instrumental music because I love vocals. And as with this record, I really like what Tommy did. I think he's taken a page out of like Danny Elfman's book and Mike Patton. And while sticking true to who he is, I think his scream sounds awesome on this record. And I think he's doing like really inventive vocal stuff. But because it's just like it has the instrumental versions, it's like that's okay, that's fun. Learn the record inside out and try it yourself.
I can't.
But maybe it is also with BT Bam. They're such an involved band instrumentally that it's there's a lot of stuff going on there that probably gets covered up by the vocals. And if you're not a dickhead like me who wants to hear all the intricate layers of stuff, that's probably very interesting to you. But me, just the vocals. Unless there's marimba.
There is a 42 track 30th anniversary edition of Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness that just came out.
Don't care, dude. Give me tonight, and fuck right off. That's all I'm here for, dude.
All the other new music I talked about last week. So anything new you're listening to?
I listened to a record, an EP, if you will, by a band called Spanish Love Songs.
Ooh. Are the songs Spanish love songs?
What's that?
Are they true to their word? Do they sing Spanish love songs, or is that just the name of the band and the music is not a Spanish love song?
Bang on, my man.
Hate
that. And I gotta say,
false advertising.
Maybe it was the mood I was in.
Yeah,
but I hated it. I listened to the whole thing, and like obviously, it's just like not my bag.
Okay.
I have listened to them previous because they get recommended for people that like the Wonder Years.
Mm-hmm.
And I see the comparison, And like even the Wonder Years feature on this record, there's a whole bunch of different features. The problem I had with it previous was like I kept like getting like snagged on certain lyrics. Like, I find the lyrics very. I don't want to be too judgmental about someone's art, but I find the lyrics to be extremely melodramatic to the point where they like pull me out of it, and I'm just going like, "What the fuck, dude?" And I think that has improved greatly on this release. Like there were some like actual cool sort of hooky lines. However, I did find when I broke down the line a little bit with a little bit of thought, I was like, "Oh, that doesn't really make sense." Like there was a line in there, something about like a pilot's only a pilot until he crashes. Going like, no, after you crash, you're still the pilot. You're the pilot that killed a bunch of people because you're not a very good pilot. But yeah, I found it lyrically again. I thought it was an improvement on what I'd heard from them previously. Musically, it had zero intensity whatsoever. Like, and I get that that's probably a me thing. Like, I want to hear some fucking punk beats. I want to hear some like intensity. I want to hear it like do something. I really felt like I was listening to Spandau Ballet. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I like Spandau
Like,
Ballet.
it sounded like 80s kind of synth pop, but without any intensity whatsoever. Like by the time I got to like the fourth or fifth song, I wasn't really even listening anymore. I was so fucking bored. It's been a long time since I've heard something that I disliked as strongly as I disliked that record.
I like that. I like how strongly you feel. I was looking up this band to learn more about them.
I'm sure people would fucking dig it. I'm sure a lot of people would dig it. But for me, it's just like it ticked none of the boxes.
It says the band refers to themselves as Grouch Rock. Grouch Rock.
I think at this point, rock is a stretch.
And Rich Wilson of AllMusic considers the band to be a continuation of the emotional punk tradition started by bands such as Jawbreaker and Hot Water Music.
Yeah, like that's the thing. Like you can tell that it is like somewhere informed by like fucking punk and hardcore and emo, but it has none of the spirit, none of the like liveliness. It's a fucking snore, dude. Sorry, I'm being too harsh. This is somebody's art and they worked hard on it, and I'm sure that it's great to a lot of people, but for me it misses on all accounts.
Well, but now maybe having heard your review of their music, they will decide to do better.
Maybe they'll decide to quit. Maybe they'll be like, well, Jody said we should quit.
But you didn't say they should quit. You just said that you didn't care for it.
Yeah,
and
no,
maybe you're going to get an email and go, well, what could we do better? And then you'll tell them all the things that they could do better. And they'll go, you got it. We're going to write this record right now.
I am the authority on is good and what is not, what is bad. Anthony Fantano often emails me and says, "Hey, Jody, what do you think of this?" But no, I think one thing that it really had going against it is when it was over, Apple Music like populated a little playlist for me.
Yeah.
And it went Wonder Years, and fucking came out swinging. And then it played Old Hot Mulligan, and then it played the Flatliners. And it's like, I see the crossover in all of this stuff, but it was like, I really love all three of those bands, and all three of them came with so much more intensity, like right out the gates, where it's like, I see where the crossover is, but it's like, I feel like this band is just doing similar things to any of these bands, but someone's just absolutely saturated them in water and washed away anything that was fucking interesting.
Did you notice how close you got to quoting yourself?
No.
When you said that you are the authority?
I am the authority on who deserves what.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You came very
I write
close.
how I speak, and I
Yeah.
say bullshit
Yeah,
like that all the time.
mostly. You do refer to everything in miles instead
That's
of
true.
kilometers.
I barely recognize what miles are, but I do refer to all things
Yeah.
in miles.
Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Can we so last week I poked a little fun at you.
I don't see how.
Well, I mean, I put on a blonde wig and a blonde beard and
I
pretended
called
to
you from
be
the
you.
hospital. I called in from the hospital, Fritzy. What are you talking about?
And it wasn't until like yesterday I was like, oh, I hope he's not like pissed about that. Like I kind of just went, it's okay to talk about all this stuff on the podcast.
I don't care, dude.
I know, but I felt a little bad for a minute. So I did want to give you the opportunity to tell the listeners that you're doing okay.
I can't.
Oh,
No, yeah, I'm doing fine. Not fine, but I have ulcerative colitis.
yeah.
And it makes my life a living hell sometimes, but I am doing some tests. The tests, that one fucking scope that I had last week, guaranteed there was nothing like super bad going on in there,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna get on some medication and get all better.
Well, see that, yeah, I mean, essentially that's what I wanted you to tell people is like, I made it look like you were in the hospital and you were, but for like a fairly routine thing. And then you're, you know, you're relatively fine. You're not any worse today than you were last week.
Yeah, I'm the same bad.
Yeah.
But the reality is because, and you know what, so this, I guess this is kind of like a positive thing. I have been down in the fucking dumps, like real hard for a couple months. The reality, just based on how sick I was and am.
Yeah.
But after going for the scope and like learning that I am not more sick than I thought I was.
Yeah.
I have like a weight lifted. And even though I don't feel better in my body, I feel so much better in my mind that it's helping me fucking live my life.
Yeah.
And I think that's I think it's awesome. I think it's important. And if I can recommend anything to anyone, if you got some shit that's like bothering you in your body, which will fucking end up bothering you in your mind, go get it checked out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I know that's not super easy in places like the United States of America where shit costs money if you're uninsured and insurance is very expensive. But it does a lot of good to not remain medically ignorant, because all fucking medical systems will let you remain ignorant. And if you fucking remain like that, it can probably lead to bad stuff. For instance, for me, if I let my flare go on forever, it could fucking develop into something way worse, and that it could really hurt me. So it's important for you to get checked the fuck out.
Well, I appreciate that. Susan, my mother, would very much appreciate it. She was having a very hard time with me joking about it last week. And she's like, at the end, you have to put in a disclaimer to tell people to go get their colonoscopies. It's important. And like, you have to do, I was like, I'm not doing it. It's like, this is not for that. And she was like, no, you have to do it. And I was like, okay, I'll do it. And then I didn't. And I kind of feel bad that I didn't.
Well, here's the PSA. And like, you know what? I put up a TikTok last week of me consuming my my prep, and it was wild. It did fucking numbers with women. My followers on TikTok went from like about 6%, like where they are here on YouTube, to like over 45%.
Whoa.
Like it shot the fuck up. A lot of women had a lot of helpful advice for me on consuming it, blah, blah, blah. But you know what? There was like a few men that came on there and they were like, oh, fuck, I'd rather like, I'm never gonna do this. I'm never gonna get a colonoscopy just because I have to do this fucking stuff. And I went on. I said, hey man, like this is not as bad as fucking hoop cancer.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's a comment underneath it from a friend of mine, who said like here or something like that,
Mm-hmm.
and he is just recovering from
Yeah.
a form of cancer. So it's like, get your fucking shit checked out,
It's
especially if you're
scary,
feeling
but
off.
do
But
it.
like if you're of a certain age, Rob the
Yep.
anti-human, I'm looking at you,
And me.
and
I'm
Fritzy,
of
of
that
course.
age.
Um, get your hoop
Yep.
looked at, man.
Yep.
It's not that bad. It's kind of fun.
I was correct, right? It is just an octopus with a GoPro on it, right?
The scope.
Yeah. They just use a trained octopus and strap a GoPro to it and stuff it up your butt.
There's no way for me to know. All I know
Oh.
is I fall asleep on under a light in an operating room. I wake up in a chair and I'm slippery like there's an octopus been shoved up me.
Well, I'm glad to hear that you're doing all right. Yeah, I think that light, like having a path forward and a light at the end of the tunnel, it does a lot for your mental well-being.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Now, if you get some bad news, man, fuck, I don't know. I don't got any advice.
Yeah, don't get the bad news.
Don't get bad news, guys.
Just get the good news.
Simple as that.
Yep. This week we're talking about a track off of Pacific Myth, which is yesterday while you
Sorry.
Ew.
I didn't mean to fucking show my whole belly, but I am now under 20% body fat. So.
Oh no, I was talking about your nipples. I don't care about your belly.
My nipples came out?
There was a whole nipple.
Did one of my nipples come out?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Why is it so weird looking?
I pinched them a lot when I was young, and
super it like sticks out and hangs down real weird.
Yeah. When I was young, I used to pinch my nipples like crazy and tell people that I couldn't feel anything, and so it's actually kind of elongated them a bit. Not too much, but enough that it's noticeable.
Yesterday while you were on stream, you were talking about how you felt like your voice was the best it's ever been while you were recording Pacific Myth.
I think that's the truth.
It probably is.
Like, I think that is, in my recorded history, my peak.
Yeah, I think that's great. So it just is. I mean, I came up with this long before you said that, but we're talking about Ragged Tooth. And what I wanted to start with is if you have any recollection specifically about Ragged Tooth, before I get into some of the stuff that I found very interesting on Genius, the lyric meaning website.
Okay, well, which one's Ragged Tooth? Is it the one that actually says Ragged Tooth in it?
Nope.
Shit. How's it start? What's the first words?
The first words are... Bah, 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 bah. What unknown face now breaks the silence? What tipping force disturbs the balance?
Ooh, here comes a voice offering a bitter choice.
Yeah. Take up crime and serve the sentence.
All right, let me get the lyrics up to it, because I probably have some stuff to say about it, of the part of the hero's journey that it enters. I think it's I couldn't be leaving the ordinary world.
It feels very scary. And the art has a very scary shark.
Is it a great white?
It looks to be.
Because that's what Ragged Tooth refers to. Ragged Tooth is like a little nickname for a great white shark.
It is a very scary shark. He has a very evil grin on his mug.
Okay, yeah, this is the part. It's like leaving the ordinary world. And like there's one last temptation in place to stay, but you have to leave. You have to leave the ordinary world, and you're met with helpers and guides who give you gifts skiffs of bronze, iron, obsidian, right? Like this, just
Mm-hmm.
fucking weapons or whatever, or the ring or something like that. And then you have to start on your fucking journey and face some foes, and that's all in here, right?
So, in this first part of the first verse, the part that starts with "What unknown face breaks the silence" and ends with "and those allied" has an annotation on Genius, and I wanted to read through these because I think these types of comments, or interpretations of your lyrics, I think are exactly what Pacific Myth is meant to be.
Mm-hmm.
In that it says so here I'm just going to read it. It says, "What unknown face now breaks the silence? What tipping force disturbs the balance? Swift and sober comes a voice offering a bitter choice." This could be an inner conscience telling him to make up his mind, a bitter choice. The unknown face that breaks the silence could be this antagonist reminiscing over someone of the past. The tipping point that disturbs the balance could be a final mental push of some kind of help on the outside, drugs, alcohol, moral dilemma that send them off. To take up a crime and serve the sentence would be owning up to the actions that transcribed that they caused. To offer penance is to offer self-punishment, so pleading guilty. Dismantling the colossus from deep inside could be the inner guilt that turns knots in the stomach. Conspirators, those conspiring against and for him, even though he might not be telling them to. And those allied would be friends and family seeing this unfold. He is dismantling them in either a good way by seeing it go good or poorly.
So that that latter portion is correct, but it's like relating it to myself as opposed to the character in this story. There's no alcohol, there's no drugs. It's fucking Obi-Wan Kenobi showing up and fucking saying to Luke
Yeah.
Skywalker, like, hey, you got to train to be a Jedi. You got to leave your family and all of this behind. Like it's like the call to action or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah, and there was the piece that was like at the very end that basically was like it could be in either a good way or a bad way. Like he's dismantling them. It could be a good way. It could also be like, and that I think is the idea, right? Is to like this type of writing that is being critiqued by this record, right?
Is intentionally
Is
ambiguous.
intentionally ambiguous.
Yeah. They did nail the dismantle Colossus from deep inside. Like, I think that is like what that is referencing is like dismantling the demons from inside and undoing your own past and stuff like that. But it is a fucking it's part of the story. You know what I mean? It's ambiguous as fuck, and it's part of the every story. This is me just like literally Pacific Myth is me, as you know, walking through the steps of the hero's journey.
Yeah.
The every story.
Yep. This one is, I like this annotation quite a bit. It's from the section "Sulfur set to fire, a blue flame is born."
Mm-hmm.
Sulfur is a chemical element. It is bright yellow, solid at room temperature, but when exposed to fire, it turns a blue flame, which forms sulfur dioxide, known for its ability to suffocate and corrosive odor. Just so you know.
Yeah, they
about
really
sulfur there.
went in on that.
And then it goes into talk about how inhaling sulfur dioxide is associated with increased respiratory symptoms and disease.
What?
I don't. Yeah, I don't know.
I've also got this up, but like, yeah, again, it's doing a good job. I mean, not when it's like really analyzing sulfur, but it goes into how it's like transformation through destruction, and that's yeah.
Also, march not to the drum, but off the beat. That note, I love that it's a rephrasing of the idiom "march to the beat of a different drummer," which means to consciously adopt a different approach or attitude from the majority of people. Be unconventional. I really like that. Rody,
Yeah.
why didn't you just say that?
I did.
No, you did. You should have said consciously adopt a different approach or attitude from the majority of people. Be unconventional. That's what the lyric should be.
Sorry, man.
I don't know why you didn't do that.
I mean, it's interesting because that part also, the vocal is like a little off the beat intentionally.
But that's you, right? You would do that on purpose. You'd be like, fuck, I got to do this way because.
I marched to the beat of my own drummer, dude.
Which,
HK.
but who was it on Pacific Myth? It was Mike, wasn't it?
It was Mike, yeah.
So I bet if HK was playing, you'd be right in beat in time with him.
True.
They're two different drummers. They know different things. Can I ask you who said this quote? We have never been able to release what we want to release now. So that's exactly what this is. These are songs we love now, songs we're proud of now, and songs which are inherently more candid than our other material. Don't get us wrong. This is very much the PTH you either know and love or know and hate. If you like what we do, we're pretty sure you're going to dig this crap.
Sounds like me, but it could be any of us.
I think it's you.
Where's that quote from?
I think it's just at the bottom of this. Like, or maybe at the very top.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, that was what was fun about Pacific Myth is it's like we started at the start of the month. We fucking wrote a song, recorded it, and it was out at the end of the month. You know what I mean? Like, it was like, that's it.
It was hard,
cool.
wasn't it?
It was really hard.
Do you think it was the hardest that you've had to do?
No.
In terms of like having a timeline and having to meet those timelines and
I liked it. Like, I mean, it was just like, it didn't take me super long, especially because like I was in the fucking best shape of my career.
Yeah.
I just fucking took a train to Etobicoke, got on the train, fucking went to the studio, spent one day there, left to catch the last train out, and then I was done. And then I would just start writing the next one.
So for you, it wasn't hard.
No, I imagine it was pretty fucking tricky for Truk. Truk and Mike.
Do you think they probably were like, why did we do this?
I don't know. I know they started with three songs written or 2 songs written. I can't remember.
So they had a little bit of a head start.
They had a head start. But yeah, it was. I mean, it was fucking Luke's idea. It was all inspired by NoFX Vinyl of the Month, right? How they used to like, if you were part of that club, they'd send you a fucking vinyl every month, and we always wanted to do that. We talked about that when we were like 14 years old, just starting the band, being like, what a cool thing this would be to do. Like, Orif had an idea where we would release a fucking vinyl of the month, and each month we'd have like I forget, I don't know if this was tied in or if this is just a fucking tangent. But we would have like blood. We would have our own fucking blood on it or something like that. But he didn't realize that was a biohazard. We were just kids. But we were always talking about doing like a thing like what they did. And that's back when vinyl wasn't a fucking thing.
Right.
Like we were talking about doing it on CD and having like a fucking CD single of the month and mailing it out. And then all these years later, we were like, yo, remember when we used to talk about this all the time? Let's actually do it. It's easier now than ever, now that we live in this like digital delivery system age. Yeah. It's more difficult now because Spotify is king, right? Like, the streaming apps have really killed the creativity for this kind of thing, but it'll come again. Like, people are starting to fucking wise up.
Yeah.
I think people are starting to pirate again. Definitely movies and TV shows. I think that's fantastic that people are starting to like throw out the streaming services and pirate the living shit out of them. And I think I think there is a world in which people take back music. And at first it will be very damaging for the artist, but ultimately it will help us prosper
I hope so.
when we take it out of the fucking hands of scumbags like Daniel Elk and
Yeah.
Apple and YouTube and all these fucking garbage ass companies that are exploiting art.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, believe me, I'm with you on that. I think music industry is a very prominent example of that, but I think that problem exists in a lot of industries.
Mhm.
And if not all, I think it may just be the nature of capitalism.
Yeah.
That everything that's exploitable gets exploited.
Yeah.
And
But like they've devalued music.
Yeah.
Like music is worth nothing.
Yeah.
It's worth fucking nothing.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know. Instead of fucking spending your money,
It's wild
$9
because
on
like
Spotify, just steal it.
if you think about like the art world and how the art world essentially is just for the wealthy, a way to like move money around and like
hang money on their wall.
Yeah, like it's funny that they can like artificially prop up art, like physical paintings and shit, to become this one thing, but then at the same time take another form of art like music and completely devalue it. And it's the same fucking people.
Yeah.
Right? It's the same billionaires who are like, well, we'll just make art on the wall be the thing. We'll hide all our money there and launder all our money through these paintings. But music, fuck it.
Dude, it's so funny that like Lars tried to take down fucking Napster.
Yeah.
As like an avid art collector. / millionaire.
Yeah.
Like fuck him, dude. Fuck him in every way.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna give you a list of things. Okay. This is a list of things. I want you to listen to this list, and then I want you to tell me what you think is missing.
Ready? I think what?
What you think is missing from this list.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Face, voice, nave, chop, chest, eyes, grin, feet, lungs, heads, tongues, skin, hand, and palm.
I was going to say palm.
What do you think is missing from that list?
So those are all fucking body parts mentioned in the song.
Yep.
I did not realize it was quite so expansive on body parts. Pinache?
No. Teeth. No mention of teeth whatsoever. There's like 35 body parts listed in this fucking song, and teeth isn't one of them.
Yeah.
Do you understand why that's incredibly frustrating?
I do. Yeah.
Is it on purpose? Are you evil?
Nope. Truk said to me one day, he's like, yo, you know they call great white fucking ragged tooth? And I was like, I didn't know that. That's cool. Let's fucking name a song that and put it in a different song. Never once occurred to me.
Oh, go ahead.
Never once occurred to me. That's it. I didn't know how many body parts I'd put in that song. I know I put the blistered palms because my palms are all blistered, and that's what I was talking about.
Why are your palms all blistered?
Weightlifting.
I don't believe you. I think
like
it's something
really
else.
Heavy blisters.
Yeah.
And I always have since I started weightlifting.
Yeah. You don't get calluses?
Yeah, they're calloused. They're blistered. Yeah. Calloused blisters. I don't know. They're hard as fuck and they go what feels like right to the bone.
Does it hurt?
No, not at all.
You should wear gloves.
No.
Yeah, those cool fucking gloves with the fingertips off of them that have like the padding in them.
I know what they look like. I don't think they're cool.
Yeah, I think they're very cool. Do you wear a weight belt?
I did, but I lost it. I left it at a gym. I left it at an LA Fitness in Toronto, first day of tour.
Do you wear those cool, like when you do squats and stuff, do you wear those like cool neoprene knee sleeves on both knees?
No.
Are you even a weightlifter? Do you
Yeah.
even lift, bro?
Listen, I do, but I don't wear a whole bunch of garbage.
You should though.
I only ever wore a weight belt to help brace my core.
Do you wear sweatbands, like a headband and wristbands
I
and
do.
stuff? You gotta
That I
wear
do.
those.
Yeah. I also used to use wrist straps a little bit with deadlifts because of grip strength.
Mm.
You don't want your deadlift to fail just because your grip strength fails. You want it to fail because you hurt your back.
Do you
Isn't that right?
Do you do like grip strength things? You should do
No.
grip strength things.
I don't.
I saw this one guy who said he said it's one of those like I post every day until kind of things where he's doing the thing and he's like posting every day and
dog medicine on my hands. Is that the one?
He said he's posting every day until he turns his hands into spears. And he basically just has like a bucket full of whatever, and he's just like into this. It's like rice or like beans or something. He's just and like his hands are turning all huge.
Yeah, they're gonna be spears soon.
Terrifying.
Have you seen the one that's like spraying dog medicine on my hands until my hands are extremely coarse?
No, why?
It's like the opposite of ASMR because like he sprays it on his hands and then he just goes. And it just sounds so like dry and fucking bad as it's like scratchy and horrible. I haven't seen him in a while, but
that's because his hands fell off and he doesn't have content anymore.
Yeah, maybe he just can't press record on his fucking device anymore because his hands are so hard.
Why dog medicine?
I think it's like for the bottom of the dog's paws to like callus them so that they don't fucking like get hurt in the winter on the
I don't like it at all.
Sidewalks or something like that.
Yikes. I don't like that. I don't like any of those things.
I know, dude.
Did you know there's a part of a tooth called the pulp?
No.
That your tooth has pulp
in the middle?
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah, that's the part where all the nerves are and stuff.
Oh, okay.
It's the part that like when you have a toothache, that's what's hurting is the pulp of your tooth.
I don't like pulp in anything.
No, it's gross.
Is there anyone out there that likes orange juice with pulp?
I'm sure lots of people like it.
Yeah, otherwise why would they make it?
Right.
But that's fucked up.
Yeah. Don't chew your drinks.
Like, sound off in the comments if you like orange juice in the pulp. They're pulping the orange juice. And let me just say, everybody who does is a fucking pervert.
Do you like pulp in your tooth juice?
No. I really don't like that.
I feel like that's a trait that should have evolved away.
Orange juice with pulp in it?
No, tooth, like the
tooth
part
pulp.
of the tooth that can feel pain.
It's bone. Like, why would it feel pain, right?
Right. Right.
Like,
why do we have nerves in our teeth? Like, why do we need to be able to feel our teeth?
Well,
like
what if
just for eating?
Because when it
food.
gets infected, it could kill you.
Well, but you don't need to. I mean, put
pain,
the nerve
pain
somewhere
has
else.
a purpose, right? And like,
yeah,
I'm not being like a macho dickhead, but like, pain is like, hey, something's fucking wrong here. Don't just leave it.
Yeah.
If you leave this, you're gonna die.
Always. Pain always leads to death.
I know. Houston had to stay out of school last week because he stubbed his toe bad.
Yeah. Did you put a Band-Aid on it?
No.
You should have. That fixes everything.
He also had to come home from school one day because another boy burped in his face and it made him throw up.
It made the other kid throw up?
No, it made Houston throw up. Some kid burped in his face.
And he barfed on the kid?
And he barfed. It just made him barf. He was like, no, he held it for a long time.
Oh,
he said he was outside at recess. This kid burped in his face. And then he was like, so I was walking around just going, and he was like, and then I got inside and I couldn't hold it anymore and I barfed in the waistband. And I was like, that's crazy. don't let anybody know that it's that easy to make you fucking barf, or else your life's going to be misery.
Yeah.
And they called, and they were like, hey, so Houston threw up at school. And we were like, hey, yeah, he's got a fucking hair trigger on his tummy. And they were like, yeah, but we've got a policy.
Yeah, we got a policy.
I'm like, oh, great.
Of course you have a policy. And then he
Gotta go
couldn't come
home
back
for
to
barf.
school for 48 hours until he was barf free.
Yeah, no, it was just the next day, but
Oh. Do they
I feel
have
like
that
the
thing for
policy-
fevers?
I feel like the policy does say 20 or 48 hours.
Yeah, it's like something like if your kid has a fever, they can't come within 300 yards of a school for like 72 hours or something.
Yeah, I think it's just like the fever itself has to be resolved for like 24 hours without just like medication, right?
Yeah. That's bananas. No, I just really think that we should get rid of that part that makes our teeth hurt.
I think you're wrong.
No. Well, sound off in the comments.
Yep.
Hurting teeth or non-hurting teeth? What do you prefer? I have a game for us, but now I'm having a hard time finding the game.
Okay, I'm going to take a brief pause there, Fritzy.
Yeah?
Because I need to...
Yes.
I need to excuse myself for a moment.
Take your time. Enjoy yourself.
It won't be long.
Don't die. All right.
I learned while in the bathroom. It is Mr. Dressup's birthday today. He would have been 98 years old.
He would have been?
Oh, yeah. Mr. Dressup, he's long since dead.
Oh, poor guy. How do you
Ernie
die?
Coombs. Old age, I think. I don't remember, but he's a good guy.
All right. I have a game for us. This is going to be a little haphazard.
Why?
Because I made the game last week, but then I think I deleted it to write the notes for the show last week that I did by myself, and I think I just typed over the whole game.
Okay, nice.
In my notes. So they're gone. But I've I think recreated it. So
he had a stroke.
Oh, poor guy. What? So his last dress up was probably a hospital gown.
That's probably true. Yeah.
It
was in 2001.
Oh, that was a long time ago.
Have you watched the story of Mr. Dressup on any of your Canadian streaming softwares?
No.
You should. He was cool, and I'm pretty sure he's from Michigan.
But he's a Canadian star from Michigan?
You love Michiganders. Don't you?
Mr. Dressup.
Oh, never mind. He's from Maine.
Oh. He looks like a nice guy.
He was the best, dude. Like in Canada, kids kind of grew up not really liking Mr. Rogers.
Yeah.
Because we had a fucking superior television program.
Ah. That makes sense.
It was weird that there was just like two old men on TV trying to be your friend.
Oh, I think it's very so Wikipedia says Mr. Dressup is a Canadian children's television series starring Ernie Coombs, a former understudy of Fred Rogers.
That's right. And what's really interesting is Fred Rogers' first program, like Mr. Rogers' fucking Neighborhood, was commissioned on CBC. He finished his contract and then went home to the United States, where he started the show that everyone knows and loves on PBS. But his show first was a fucking Canadian production.
Huh.
And when he was leaving, he was like, hey, there's this other motherfucker named Ernie Coombs. He would be an excellent replacement.
Oh, I like it. I like that they're connected in a way.
Yeah, they were homies.
Right? Yeah. It's good.
Remember the days when you could just be like, you know what? I'm going to be a puppeteer. And then you would just have a job and like you would have your whole life would just be like good.
I mean, I I think by the time I was old enough to realize that like Sesame Street was puppets, you know what I mean? Like it was too late for me.
The economy was already fucked.
It was already fucked, and you couldn't be a puppeteer.
Yeah.
And then Being John Malkovich came out, and you were like, yeah, you definitely can't be a puppeteer.
I don't remember the puppets from that movie.
John Cusack is a puppeteer in that movie, and he is a very sad, sad man.
And John Cusack. It was pretty good.
So this game is about the sand tiger shark.
Okay.
Which when I search for ragged tooth, the first thing that comes up is the sand tiger shark, and we're gonna find out why here in a second. But which one of these is not another name for the sand tiger shark? Okay, I'm gonna give you 4 names, and you're gonna tell me which is not a common other name for this shark. The gray nurse shark, the ragged tooth shark, the blue nurse sand shark, or the gray nurse blue sand shark.
I think we know what it is.
You think you know the one that's not true?
Yeah, ragged tooth is great white.
No, it's
What?
true. It's in Australia, the sand tiger shark is known as the ragged tooth shark.
Psh,
The
I
one
don't
that's
even know what
fake is
sand
the
tiger
gray
is.
nurse blue sand shark. But all the other ones, gray nurse shark, blue nurse sand tiger, like those are all real names. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, okay.
What is the sand tiger shark's special feature? We all know that every species of shark has they have like a superpower, right?
Does this one smell good?
No.
Does it got a scratch and sniff feature?
No. We're going to get to that in a second.
Okay.
So can it store salt in its organs so that it can swim in fresh water?
That'd be cool.
Can it eat 2 times its body weight every day? Can it swallow surface air to make itself neutrally buoyant in the water column? Or does it have a little inside their mouth with more teeth?
Like a xenomorph.
Hmm.
So here's the thing. There's 2 really good ones in there. The storing of the salt in its organs so it can chill in fucking fresh waters. And the consumption of oxygen for buoyancy. And if you made one of those up, or potentially both, you're fucking incredible. I'm going to say it's the salt in the organs.
Okay, you'll be wrong.
I'm going to say it's the buoyancy factor.
It is the buoyancy one.
Okay. Did you get that salt in the organs thing from somewhere else?
Yeah, it's an ability of I think it's the bull shark.
Bull roar.
They've been found like up the Mississippi River in America, like really far up the Mississippi River, because they can like store salt in their organs so that they can go up fresh water.
Oh, bully for you, pal. Bully for you. That's a good made up fact.
What does the sand tiger shark eat? Keep in mind, we're talking about the ragged tooth shark. What does it eat?
Yeah, dude. Ragged tooth is a great white. You're fucking.
I'm just
BS,
telling you
dude.
what the internet said. Are you looking it up?
Yeah,
You
dude.
don't believe me.
Oh my god, it's a sand tiger shark. Trick told me it was a fucking. Well, it doesn't really matter. Not like I really used it in reference to a fucking great white. It's just a great white on the cover of it.
I mean, it's just a shark. It's not necessarily a great white.
Sorry, what do they eat?
Yeah, what do they eat?
Yeah, plankton, kelp,
Nope.
small fish,
No, none of those things. Well, some
legs
of
and
those things.
legs and arms and stuff.
Here are your choices: bony fish,
Okay.
the striped weak fish, people, or other sharks.
Other sharks. Final answer.
Yeah, that's correct. Their main main food source is other sharks.
Cool.
They like to eat other sharks.
Horny bastards.
Yeah. But they also do eat bony fish. And in one particular area off of South America, they love the striped weak fish.
Yeah. They probably ate a person here or there, but probably not too often.
Next question. How does I don't have options for this, but how does the male sand tiger shark indicate his interest in a female for reproductive purposes?
I bet he friggin' flips his tail around and dingles his dink.
Okay.
Or he scrapes it on the bottom of the ocean. He just scrapes his dink on the bottom
to make a big cloud of
a little cloud,
of sand around him.
Yeah, make a little dink cloud.
That sounds really good. That's a really, really good answer.
It would feel nice.
The real answer is he goes up and sticks his nose in the female's cloaca.
And he's got a sharp little nose being a shark tiger.
Yeah. He has his little nose right up there in the cloaca.
My God.
I love that sharks have cloacas.
You do.
That cloaca is the funniest thing ever.
Did you ever watch Star Trek Lower Decks?
I'm watching it again right now. It's really weird that you brought that up. Why?
The Doctor is a bird.
Yeah.
And what is the species called?
I don't know. Are they cloacans?
I think that is what they're called.
Oh, God. It's Paul F. Tompkins, right? Is the voice of the bird guy?
No, I think the bird is a female.
No, that's the cat. There's the cat.
Oh, you're right. That's the Doctor.
Lady Doctor. And then I think it's the bird is Paul F. Tompkins that is like Tendy's mentor.
Let's see.
God, please let it be the cloacans.
Lower Decks. And remember, there's a bunch of shit about cloacas in there. Yeah. But they've spelled it. He belongs to the cloacan. But they spelled it KLOWAHKAN.
Oh, man.
Alligators have cloacans too.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't like that at all.
I think just about anything that lays an egg has a cloaca.
Yeah, it's gross. Okay. This is real fucked.
Let's hear it.
Well, the game is over.
Okay.
That was the game.
It was a great game.
You nailed it. I do want to share with you, as of 2023, the Florida Museum's International Shark Attack file lists 36 unprovoked, non-fatal attacks by sand tiger sharks. There has never been an incident of somebody being killed by a sand tiger shark.
Is that so?
Yeah.
I bet there's unreported deaths.
You think probably millions of them.
I didn't say that.
Millions of people have died.
And gone unreported.
At the ragged teeth of the sand tiger shark. I think it's true. I do have a gift for you.
And you.
Let's see if I can send this.
Whose ragged tooth should rip through flesh.
That's not even in this song.
I know. So Tootie helped me make my gift.
Okay.
Oh, you drew me as a blonde commander from Star Trek Lower Decks.
I did.
You traced the hair of one of the main characters.
Yeah.
In fact, I think it's the Riker type character, the sexy guy. I can't
Jack
remember.
Ransom.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is
You would-
modified from an existing Jack Ransom. I had to start somewhere.
I
But
did
it
a
is
very
you.
similar thing for you.
You're Jack Ransom, but yeah. You look a little sleepy.
This is what I made for you.
What? Who is that guy?
Who do you think?
Well, I mean, it's me, but he's a uh, Lego man.
He's a Lego man. Look what he says.
He says Ann Arbor is cool, and his shirt says Ann Arbor.
Yeah. Tootie drew the O. He colored it. And it was his idea for it to say Ann Arbor is cool.
I really like it.
Isn't that nice?
I've never been a Lego before. Can you
You're
get
Lego
custom
now.
Legos of yourself made? I really, really like it.
What's that?
Can you get a custom Lego of yourself made?
I'm almost positive.
I don't know why I haven't done that. I really like Legos.
Lego rips, dude.
I haven't been like an adult Lego guy, but I feel like it would take just a very light breeze to push me into just being like adult Lego guy who buys all the kits and makes them and then displays them behind me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
and
hear
just
you.
make that my entire personality. I think I could it's not a far push to get me to be that guy.
I think though, it's not as fun as you remember.
Okay.
Like, I was really excited when Houston first started getting into Lego, and maybe got him kits that were like advanced beyond him.
Yeah.
And I got him a pretty significant kit when he was like 4, and he was like, "Daddy, I can't do this." And I sat down and did the whole fucking thing, and by the end I was like, my little fingers hurt, and I don't ever want to play Lego again. And I was right where you are now, thinking like, oh man, I can't wait to build some goddamn Lego. It sucks, dude. Doesn't stay together. Like, while you're building these big elaborate things, it's just like fucking crumbling. It's a nightmare.
I love that is the case, because like I immediately went, well, maybe you're more of a Diplo block guy.
Duplo?
Is that what it's called?
Diplo is a fucking DJ.
Same difference.
Duplo is the big ass Lego.
The big Legos.
Yeah.
Where you can
Duplo stays together even worse than Lego.
Yeah, but like it's really easy to manipulate when you only have to it takes 5 blocks to complete the thing.
And I gotta say, what I hate even more than both of them?
Yeah.
Mega blocks.
What are mega blocks?
So Lego actually, their fucking like license went on the like patent for the product.
Yeah.
Or the fucking whatever. And in the time it took them to like reinitiate it or whatever, whole bunch of companies came out and they're like, we're doing it too. Right? The the proprietary nature of it, like just fucking lapsed or whatever. So there's another company called Mega Bloks, and they are involved with Pokemon.
Oh.
Houston has a Pokemon fucking trainer set of Mega Bloks. It has all the fucking Pokemon and like a huge building. And they take so much pushing to get them together. By the end, your fingers are so sore. It's like it's crazy, man.
Now
I hate Mega Bloks.
I am wondering, and I'm gonna look this up.
Sure.
Are there no. This is no, there isn't. I was looking to see, are there gloves specifically made to save your hands when working on Lego?
Frig, I might have to wear a darning thimble.
They've got like safety work gloves and stuff like that, and then like Iron Man like sets where you build it out of Legos, but that's not what I'm talking about.
I bet it's the fucking stupid Thanos hand.
Yeah, they have that too. But nothing that's like a specifically, here are special gloves that you wear while doing Lego so that you don't hurt yourself.
That sounds pretty proprietary to me, man. I think that's something that you should
Should
make.
we do that?
Yeah.
I think we should.
I like that you've included me on it, but it's your idea.
I'm not the one building Legos.
I'm not the one.
You're gonna have to be. You're gonna have to be testing the product, my friend.
Sure.
I think that's all we had for this week.
Yeah. All right.
Should we start hoarding? For the apocalypse, or like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know those survivalists who like hoard canned food.
Yeah, you should for sure, dude.
Oh, I should.
Yeah, you guys are fucked.
Do you think I should like dig myself like a bunker?
Yeah, I do.
Like just under my house.
Under your house. And grow your hair long.
Grow my hair long?
It's gonna hurt.
All right, I'm just gonna start wearing a bunch of flannel. Grow my hair long. Hoard beans.
You ever heard of pizza beans?
No, what?
That's what apparently Luigi Mangione requested in prison, was a meal of pizza beans.
What is that?
And I looked it up. It looks pretty good.
Is it like a dish, or is it like something you buy in a can?
It's kind of like a casserole.
Pizza beans.
You basically just make a weird little pizza with beans in it, and then you dip bread in it. I gotta say, it has my attention.
It does actually look pretty. It looks like a lasagna.
It's casserole.
Yeah, I could eat that.
Yeah.
I could definitely fuck with that.
And it's got like fiber and stuff in it.
Well, you need that, especially if you're being about to be lethally injected. You need all the fiber you can get.
See?
All right. Well, I think that's going to wrap her up. Eat shit. Go fuck yourself.
Eat shit. Fuck self.
Is he she?